Thing I hear you talk a lot of, it's living life, on your own terms. And how I interpret that, it's like, it's having an aim. So many people mindlessly walk through life like, I have no idea what I'm trying to create, where I'm trying to go. I'm in this job, but is this job where I want to be in 5 years from now? So I talk a lot about it, and it's deep of what we do in the work here is just painting a vision or creating an aim for your life. And once we have that aim, we can then build a value structure that we determine the decisions that we make. So I know this is a lot of what you talk about as well. So just talk to, if you can, just briefly, the importance of having a vision for the man that you want to become or for the life that you want to create. Like, just kind of maybe speak on that in your own terms.
Yeah. I do a visualization in most of my workshops where usually pretty early on in the workshop where, I have everybody close their eyes and we get settled, and I take them on just a little journey. And the journey is it's into their best life. And, we start with, all right, where does it begin? Is it in the mountains? Is it in the city? Is it in the desert? Is it in a jungle? And then I have them imagine a house. I said, this is your ideal house. This is the house you've designed, you've built. Look at it, walk into it. I have them walk through it. I have them, look at the art, look at the architecture, look at the view. Just, this is your ideal home. And then I have them go to a place in the home where they create. This is where you write, where you paint, where you work out, where you, do, your martial arts, or where you bring what you bring into the world. It happens in this room in your house. Then I take them to another room of the house where they're social, where this is where friends and family come and engage with you. This is where your loved ones are. And I have them imagine that. Even if they're single, I said, don't even imagine a woman's face. Just imagine that you have a loving partner, and this is here in this space. And so I take them through, and there's something about the house metaphor, this home that is their perfect home. And I have that to a big degree. I mean, when this house found me down here in Mexico, I walked through it and didn't say a word and walked out, and my wife looked at me. We weren't married yet. And she looked and said, you love it, don't you? I said, I'm going to buy this house. So I don't know how I'm going to buy it, but yeah, I'm sitting in my office, and I love my home. I go sit out in the backyard by the pool in the mornings with my dog and watch the sun come up, drink my coffee, do some meditation. I read, start to work. And people say, well, Robert, you're lucky. You get to live in this beautiful place, and you got this young wife that wants to have sex all the time, and you're making the world different, and you make good money at it. You're so lucky. And I go, no luck involved.
Created it.
Yeah, there of course was luck. There of course was. But as somebody said, it seems like the harder I work, the luckier I get. I had a PhD at 29. That took work. I wrote a book, took 7 years to write it. I worked 3 years to get it published. I'm still doing interviews for it 20 years later, right? There's work that's gone. I still work on me. And it's not, I'm not trying to say any kind of a braggart way, but I like what you say you do with the men is create this vision of what do you want. 'Cause if you don't have a vision of what you want, how you can ever know if you're going in the right direction? And when I discovered Mexico 20 something years ago, I thought I want to live there part of the year. It took me 10 years to make that happen, but I worked to change my business to where I could do it all online. And it took work, but I had a vision and I worked towards it.